sitting down to your morning coffee, turning on your home computer to read the day's newspaper. Well, it's not as far-fetched as it may seem. In fact, both local San Francisco papers are investing a lot of money to try and get a service just like that started. Science editor Steve Newman reports on one person already using the brand new system.
Recently, I purchased a 135 film bag for my Mamiya 645 Super, and I've been wanting to try it out. So recently, me and my dad drove out to Whatipu beach to go camping and to take some nice photos. On our way, we decided to stop at Titirangi and I loaded in a roll of Agfa Vista 100. So if you didn't know, film has an expiry date, as film tends to be quite sensitive to moisture, light, heat, and emotion. So if you don't plan on shooting it for a long time, then freeze it. You dig this? Whilst we were unwinding in Titirangi, I visited the art gallery, which I happen to appreciate the design of the building architecture more than the art inside. I'm not sure what that says about me, my taste in art, or modern art in general, but nonetheless, I tried to use the visit as an inspiration for my upcoming photography. Did it help at all? Not really, but it was still fun looking at things I didn't understand. And it was here where I took the first photo. I'm not entirely sure what's wrong with the photos that came out of this roll. It doesn't seem like a consistent alteration in the quality of the film. The photos seem to have come out looking like as if it's been stored in the attic of a building in Chernobyl. There could be several reasons to this, from me needing to restock my C41 chemicals, or the film being so damn curled due to its age and storage conditions, which makes it really hard to scan, or the Lightroom plugin I use, Negative Pro. And of course, my colorblind ass doesn't know how to fix it. Whilst I was shooting at the beach, I interchanged between Ekta 100 and Portra 400, of which I brought two 120 film bags. first time I decided to try to shoot some stars at night, and I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but I've been putting it off because of light pollution. After reading about what settings I should use on taking these long exposures, I decided to shoot them at f2.8 at 20 minutes and 30 minutes respectively. I've got to say, after looking at these two photos, I really like the way they look, and I wish I could have taken more. I think if I were to go back, I wanted to take some more night photos of the stars and possibly even the lighthouse, which I think would have looked pretty cool. But I think what put me off from taking more photos is it takes so damn long. Like, these two photos took me nearly an hour. Whilst photographing during the sunrise, I wish I could have taken a specific photo. There are a series of long hills and cliffs facing the sea out in the far distance, and there was this crazy looking fog that was pouring down one of the hills. Like, it looked like a massive waterfall, but the photos didn't really turn out. Though I didn't particularly like the photo when I first saw it in the beginning, after looking back at the trip now, I think my favorite photo from the trip is probably the shoreline. I didn't really like this photo in the beginning when I first saw it, but after looking back at the trip now, I love how the lighting worked out in this frame, and the almost nostalgic dreamlike feeling is what I feel like I try to go for. But I feel like I can just stare into this photo and imagine myself as a kid walking along the shore after a long day. So that wraps up my trip to Whatipu Beach. Location-wise, I rate it 8 out of 10. I definitely want to go to this place again, take some more photos sometime in the future. But if I were to go again, I think I definitely needed to have a more predefined vision beforehand. I want to continue going to cool places like this in New Zealand. Like, I hear people always raving about how beautiful this country is and the landscape. Usually down in South Island, but there's still plenty of places to visit up in North Island. Until then, bye.